Okay. All right. So now we have to build our transaction here. We're going to test it out just to see what exactly we're going to be calling under the hood when we make our farm boost or our staking boost. So let's see here. So let's make a title, stake test. We're not going to forward any funds. This pulls forward funds here, pulls funds from the DAO's treasury. Right now, there's no funds in the DAO's treasury. Instead, we're going to be using a minion. We're going to be using Bonanza Bro. We're going to look for the contract address. Now, I had saved some things ahead of time, and I suggest you do so whenever you set up a transaction. You want to sort of write down all the addresses and amounts and stuff that you're going to be using, and kind of map out your transactions. So that'll kind of help me get through it a little faster. Obviously, trying to figure that out as you go will be a lot slower. So here we go. We're going to go target address for the first transaction will be the token that we are transferring to the staking contract. So that token is the DXS token, and we're going to approve it. So we have to approve the token in order for the minion or the staking address or the staking contract to use it. So we have to give the staking contract permission to use the minion's funds. So what we're going to do is we have selected the method approve, and then we have to find who the spender is. Now the spender is going to be the staking contract, which I have right here. And we have to add in the value. So I'm going to be staking in, it was something like 0.001 DXS token. Perfect. And then we're going to add a transaction. So we have that transaction finished. We're going to be going into the next transaction, and it's going to be our target address is going to be the farm address. And we're going to be looking for stake. Very simple. Nice, easy. And our only arg is the amount that we're going to be staking, which is, again, that 0.001 in way. And then we're going to submit. And that's it. That's a multi-transaction proposal. So this creates a proposal in our DAO, and then it encodes two transactions and fuses them together. And then once we vote in our proposal as a DAO, we have the ability to execute the transaction on the minion. When that executes, it's going to fire these two transactions, one after the other. Excellent. So proposal is submitted. We're ready to go. And here we have it. And we can view our transaction right here. So we have our approve. This is our target contract, our spender value. And then we're going to run the course of a normal transaction. So we'll do the sponsor. Let's just do a fast forward here until we're ready to execute. Okay, and we're back. So I went through all the stages of the proposal here, went through voting and everything. I voted it in, and we're ready to execute this minion. So what we'll do is we'll just hit execute, make sure everything's ready to go, confirm, wait for this, and then we get to see if we have spent or staked our minion's funds in the swapper farm. Excellent. So let's go in here, check out Bonanza Bro, see how he's doing. Might have to update that. Okay, so we've had a bit of time for this to update, and we can see that the 0.001 has been sent to be staked in the swapper contract. So now we have successfully, as a DAO, staked funds, approved a token for it to be spent by the contract. So what we've done here is we have fused a couple contract interactions to a DAO proposal so that when the DAO proposal passes, it's going to fire these contracts as soon as you execute that minion. The problem with this is we don't want to have to go through this form and fill it out every single time. I mean, that would be a lot of work to just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And especially if you have maybe something you need to do with many different transactions or a lot of different arguments. It's just a lot of work to fill out the same form over and over again. How nice would it be if you could just have a form that you choose the farm that you want to ape into, and then you choose for how much? And that's all you need to do. And then it creates a proposal, and then your DAO votes for it. All right, and thanks for watching. In the next video, we're going to be building out a form to make this a lot easier.